Good blessed Monday morning to all human beings all around the world. Today is Monday, August the 10th, 2020. Time to change, time for vision. I believe it's about 2:38 p.m. I'd like to greet all human beings all around the world with the universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. It doesn't matter what your political, philosophical, personal, nor religious beliefs may be. It doesn't matter whether you're the richest or the poorest person on the face of this earth. It doesn't matter whether you like me, my YouTube channel, which is Raymond, Raymond, Ivy, Ivy, or whether you like anything that I put on social internet. Doesn't matter if you're my family, friends, or my proclaimed enemies. Doesn't matter if you're dark-skinned or light-skinned. I greet all you all with the same universal greetings of peace and the blessings of God be with you. All yesterday, I've been sitting back and just asking God to give me some guidance on what to put on my social internet today. First, I'd like to thank God for all of my family and friends that are normal thinking human beings, and all other people that's not family and friends of mine, for being normal thinking beings, especially black folks, and not out there feeding off into that ignorance that's been going on since the alleged shooting over there on 57th and Racine or Aberdeen on the southwest side of Chicago, Illinois. Police shooting, let some people tell it a 14 or 15-year-old young boy. Let some people tell him he got shot 16, 17 times. Let other people tell it he got murdered and killed. Let some people say he didn't have a gun. One individual said that they took his phone from him and he seen everything. I wasn't there, but we looking at everything that we can look at. And if I'm wrong about anything, I would always make my corrections. But whatever the case was yesterday, whether this individual had a gun or not, if you're looking for justice when a black person is shot, killed, or anything like that, okay, when I ain't gonna say we, some of us black folks they tearing up the south side, the west side, as I speak now, around, I believe, Carson and Madison. And they doing like they did with when George Floyd got killed. Let me tell you, black peoples out there, there are people that's out there that's called agitators. If you don't know what agitators is, then go look it up. Don't take my word for it. Go Google it up. You got agitators. You got infiltrators. You got opportunists. And you got perpetrators. You see, these people that's out there riding, believe it or not, if you take a good look at it, you don't have to be a rocket scientist. When this young guy got shot, whatever the case is, now they saying he's a young boy, but somebody sent me a picture of him on Facebook, and they said he's supposed to be 20 years old. But I'll get to that later. But now, if it was all about this young black guy getting killed, I'm hearing people marching again saying, justice, no peace, racist, no racist police. That sound real good. Now, I wonder if all them marchers and looters know that this past weekend in Chicago, Illinois, the very place that they tearing up in their own neighborhoods and then downtown, they're not looking at the fact some of their grandmothers, their sisters and brothers can't go shopping there. Got to go way out in the suburbs. But did they keep up with what happened this weekend? Black on black crime, 26 people shot, 3 fatally. You don't know what fatally mean? Go Google it up. Murdered and killed. Not by no white police. Not by no white supremacists. White supremacists don't have to do nothing about it. Just white supremacists and corrupted police. All of them is not corrupted. All they got to do back is lay back and give you drugs and guns like they've been doing for years. But now, first I want to say a prayer too, y'all. My Muslim brothers and sisters all around the world, I say, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi Allah rabakatuh. Let me say, Awudu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Ar-Rahmanir-Rahim. Maliki yawmiddin. Iyyaka na'budu wa iyyaka nasta'in. Ihdinas siratal al-mustaqim. Siratal Athena and Amtam Alayhim. Gairil Magdubi Alayhim. Walid Darlene. Amen. I said, I seek refuge with God from Satan, the accursed devil, the accused devil. In the name of God, most gracious, most merciful. Praise be to God, the cherisher and sustainer of the worlds, most gracious, most merciful, master of the day of judgment. Thee do we worship, and thy aid we seek. Show us the straight way, the way of those on whom thou hast restored thy grace, those whose portion is not wrath and who go not astray. Amen. Those whose portion is not wrath and go astray. A lot of them out there now, they going astray. I thank God that my family and friends got enough sense to not to go astray. Now I'd like to say one for my Christian brothers and sisters. The Lord is my shepherd and I shall not want. He maketh me lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside the still waters. He leadeth me in the path of righteousness for his name's sake. Although I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, because thou art with me, thy rod and thy staff, they comfort me. They prepare for table before me in the presence of my enemies. They anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over. Surely, not maybe. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me all the days of my life, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord forever. Not in a jail cell for looting somewhere, but in the house of the Lord forever. Not from out there doing drive-by shootings, missing my target and hitting innocent children, black children, innocent black women, innocent black elderly people, innocent black people, period. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to dwell in the house of the Lord because I'm going to do the right thing. Now I want to show y'all a picture of somebody that all these people out here that's riding about. You know, they said that this guy didn't have a gun. Take a good look at this here, y'all. You think that's a toy he got in his hand? You see what somebody put on their Facebook? You see what they asking y'all? You ignorant AMFs is protesting and getting locked up for this demon, a piece of S. Now, sometimes some people don't think. Like I said, if I'm wrong, I'll take this down and apologize. But I done seen plenty of times where I went to funerals and people putting these individuals in heaven that done got gunned down, but they done got gunned down for the fact that they was out here selling drugs in the black community. They done killed hundreds of black people. But people, those of y'all that's out there looting, ask yourself, because some people said it was a 14 or 15-year-old young boy that got killed. And matter of fact, if you look at this gun, this is the same gun that the police found in the alley when they shot him. You see what I'm saying? If you look up the story, his brother that was with him before he got shot said that they was in a park right in the area over there on 52nd and 57 and Racine, and they got in a confrontation with somebody and left. Now, just coincidentally, they got in a confrontation in the park and left, and then for some reason, they separated. Then when they separated, the one you see with the gun, his brother runs and hears some shots, but he don't see his brother, nor do he see the police. He said, now this is the brother talking, this ain't me talking. And then he said, I hope that ain't my brother getting shot. Now, what would you say that for when you hearing shots if you and your brother ain't got no guns and you and your brother ain't doing nothing wrong? Now, I'm just saying. But you take a look at this here, y'all. Take a look at the gun the police found in the alley. And from what I hear, the guy's not dead. Some people say he got shot 16 or 17 times. They trying to bring back October of 2014 when Quan McDonald was shot. You see, Quan McDonald was shot in the back 16 or 17 times. But this is my message to y'all. Look at this. Look at all them ignorant individuals. That's what I'm saying. Ignorant individuals out south. Now you have one guy, black guy, he claimed that the police took his phone and he seen the whole thing and he said a little young guy didn't have no gun. Now the police got a right to look up your background. Now you look at his background. It's dealing with domestic battery, but all that don't mean nothing. I got a background that shows murder, but anybody know me, I ain't never put a bullet in somebody that wasn't trying to put a bullet in me. But anyway, let's get back to the message at hand. Take a good look at this here again, y'all. Those of y'all that's out here riding and got your behinds whooped by the police for out here stealing in these people's houses. Stealing in these people's stores. You take it from the south side, then just on the west side. Some of my homies live over there. Then one of my little nieces that live around 87, she wanted to go out and pay a bill. Can't go out and pay a bill. She got an infant baby. Can't even come outside. Not because the white police is shooting people, because of the ignorant blacks is out there making a fool out of themselves, putting themselves on live, showing themselves. Let me show you how I know this was perpetrated. You see, last night, 2 females was in a car around 87 where they was clowning, breaking into places, waiting to get their food. One of them claimed that she worked for the federal government. The one that didn't work for the federal government said, let's go ahead and get some of this stuff. She said, no. The other one said, our food is almost ready. Then she said, well, when we get our food, we going to go down on mission because it's going to be on. So they had already been on social internet planning this stuff, y'all. If you ain't out there in that mess, because them people got them stores, some of them may have got it out of illegal gains, some may got it on the righteous gain. But I know people that I know, and some of my family members that are business people. You see what I'm saying? Them people put lead in them. I ain't gonna feel sorry for them. You see what I'm saying? All them people out there, grown people out there, how many of them got children? Where their children's at? Probably at home, somebody watching them. Bring me a pair of gym shoes back. Then when the police beat some of them up, then these black lawyers and white lawyers come out trying to get a lawsuit. How you gonna sue these people and they breaking into people's places? Shooting mace in the police's faces. I'm not saying all police is good, but all of them ain't bad neither. You see what I'm saying? If they pop one of them out there, I ain't gonna march with y'all. You see what I'm saying? And whoever don't like what I'm saying, don't look at my page. Black folks, wake up. Spanish folks, wake up. Stop letting these perpetrators, agitators, infiltrators, opportunists get you out there. All them black folks. Do y'all know how bad that look? That look worse than the police choking George Floyd. That look way worse than a Ku Klux Klan hanging a black person. Well, y'all gonna have to answer to a God that, boy, listen, when that wrath hit y'all, you ain't gonna know what happened. But I'm gonna leave right now, y'all. Y'all share this here. Let the people know that Raymond Lewis Ivy said all them ignorant people out there, if you following behind them, they had to let the bridge up downtown to keep them ignorant Negroes from making it to the other side. Police whooped they behind, beat them with them batons, kick them in their behinds, put some sense in them. They don't represent all black people. Peace be still.